any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
Yeah, that's why, like, it's like if I could say, you got a few weeks ago, you niggas was boasting proudly. Oh yeah, you can't get corona, dog.
Yeah, man.
Black people can't.
Black people can't get corona, dog. All right, well, wait till every idle word, man. Wait till the Lord start really opening up on you old ass pork eating niggas, man. Like I was like the pride and arrogancy of niggas, man. Oh well, you know, it says people with underlying conditions.
It's not that serious.
It's not that serious. Every nigga over the age of 35 got an underlying condition.
But you got elite athletes catching.
Right.
Yeah, super niggas.
Super niggas.
These are super millions of dollars to put into their bodies, man.
You got dudes on the Lakers testing positive, undisclosed. They're not releasing the names.
Might be LeBron, man.
You know, they got disclosed names on the Nets. We already know KD got it, but other ones on the Nets,
right?
Maybe Kyrie.
Hey, it's flat Earth believing ass, man. I hope he got it.
Fake deep, he fake. He had to apologize for that, man.
Because he knew
he ain't got it, man. He ain't got the spirit of the Lord, man.
You telling me these athletes getting it, and they black,
but you can't get it.
But you can't get it. And then when you see these niggas in the grocery store, man, a nigga have a bunch of pork, 12, three packs of 12 soda. They call themselves prepping with a bunch of soda.
He feel the Tazaiwan put in the chat. He feel the part with ramen noodles.
Yeah.
He feel the whole thing with ramen.
Niggas got snacking demons on them, man.
Sour cream and onion.
All niggas know how to do is snack.
Well, like a nigga just got his food stamps, man. Jake ain't ready for this, man.
Jake is not ready, man. That's what. Hey, you people not ready, man. Fake thugs, man. People not ready for what's about to go down in America.
Yeah, they closed down American Deli. It's over for you niggas.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Right at your front door, bro. You know. So, you know. Oh, okay, Con. So, give me a second. Every 15 to 17. Con. Yeah, man. Hey, cause this lockdown, this shutdown is real, man. You know. This shutdown and lockdown is real, man.
Jake Biden is still shaking your head. God.
The second Ezra 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Quarantine.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
So who's stopping you from going into cities? If you're unable to go into from one city, because these different cities they have they have borders or whatnot.
Yeah.
State lines. You know, like going to Jersey and going to New York and different areas, you have to pay all the different tolls. You have to go through the different turnpikes and things of that nature in order to actually visit the cities. It's a fee to go from one city to the next, and it's gonna get to the point where all these different things are suspended. You're gonna land your ass at the end of the city, and they're gonna turn you around. They already turning a lot of people that's trying to leave, refugees. The United States and Mexico just united to basically close off the border, fight to actually exercise it more aggressively to make sure no Mexicans get inside, man.
Canada too.
Canada. All of them, and really all these different countries. Canada, Europe,
they set up all that. Yeah.
Africa. Here it is, Africa finished, and they don't want nobody in there, man. They need help.
But then you got the mush brain nigga woman. Figure that, am I gonna be able to go on my vacation to the Bahamas? Yeah. The Bahamas don't want your black ass.
And the ones that went may be stuck, man. That's judgment. That's
the pride and arrogancy of you women, man. To think that, maybe I'll be able to go to the Bahamas or Dominican Republic. Maybe the Dominican Republic don't want your American sick ass.
Yeah, that's right.
It's getting to that point. Yeah, the pride and arrogancy of you Americans to think that you can go any and everywhere you want to, it's a wrap. Yeah, these other places don't want you to come.
One cough or one sneeze, you might get put to death. Very realistic. We're not joking. You know, we say it in a joking form, but we're not joking at all, man. No. All right, this message is serious.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Deadly serious.
Hey, it talked about the city to city. I know a lot of brothers, drive. You ever notice on the highways, the medians, they got the fast lane coned off? Mm-hmm. They've been doing that a lot lately.
Oh yeah, go over there by Memorial. I'm not Moreland.
Oh, Moreland Ave? Mm-hmm. They got it coned off, working on them little big ass blocks, and, that separate, going from west to east or north to south. Those big ass blocks are designed to blockade and turn sideways, or what is it, horizontally.
Horizontally,
to block off a whole you know,
Yeah,
artery
yeah.
or a vein of a city, which is the highways.
Yeah, which is federally owned it.
Which is federally
Owned
owned.
it.
You know, that's why you see that. You saw that video of them Humvees. That's their territory.
Yeah.
You know, you just pay for them to
Yeah.
have good paved roads to get to your black ass
Right.
and quarantine and martial law
And
you.
you could definitely see exactly what you're saying on certain highways, way more than others. You get up by like Woodstock. If you ever
yeah.
been up that way by like 575,
75 North.
Yep.
man,
They be working on
you get to certain parts, you start to see like, man, this shit is all. This is literally that sheep led to the slaughter area.
Hell yeah.
Cause it's like when you get up there on 575, I was up there like last Sunday. Man, it's like the middle lane. It's like basically it's got wall on both sides. That's how they've been doing the HOV lanes. You know where the Peach Pass goes, where you have to go in, but once you in there, you can't
Get out.
You can't get out. And then the walls on the side, they got concrete walls on each side. I was like driving, I'm like, man,
Hell no.
you if they got you going this way, you got to keep going.
You got to.
You're gonna run directly into a checkpoint, man.
That's it.
Same way with 20. You get out there by Wesley Chapel, and when you come underneath 285, once you go to 2520 heading east, you really ain't got no choice but to keep going east until you might get to like Turner Hill, and you got to go far out. If the roads are set up that once they got you in, you in.
It's a funnel.
It's a funnel, man. It's a sheep. That's literally the sheep leading you to slaughter.
Yep. That's it. Hey, one example of that slaughter, man. Read that Jeremiah 16:4.
Jeremiah 16 and verse 4. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be limited. Salakia. Neither shall they be buried.
Yeah, cause
It's already
the
happening.
hospital. Hey, they already mentioned that the grave sites in these hospitals they don't have enough room.
Yeah.
You know, so what you're gonna be laying there dead in the streets, man. That's gonna be a sight to see. You know, they none like it.
Yep.
You know, older people are prideful as hell. You know, hey, it's gonna go back to normal. This is a time of 2007, 2008 recession. You know, it's gonna be okay. No, man, y'all ain't seen the airlines put bans. Y'all ain't seen the airlines about to shut down. You haven't seen sports shut down. This is a day none like it. You ain't seen the grocery stores empty out like this. You may have seen it for a few days, but you ain't seen it in this amount of in the span of this time.
We've never seen stores be empty with good weather. Real talk. We've seen the stores be empty for bad weather, hurricanes, tornadoes,
natural
blizzards, and so on and so forth. But the weather's good. So when is it going to reach that point, like you're saying, where it's like, oh well, the virus is over, go back to normal?
Yeah. You know, see? Yeah, continue on.
Trying. Neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, man.
Parash, man.
Yeah, y'all Parash, you be like shit in the streets. Just to to have you visualize it, man. You gotta put some imagery in your minds. You know? You got a point?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is under the Washington Post, hard hit areas, restrict testing, dated March 21st, 2:21 p.m. It says health officials in New York, California, and other hard hit parts of the country are restricting coronavirus testings to health care workers and people who are hospitalized, saying the battle to contain the virus is lost. Damn.
They even got humble, man.
It just started. You know, you had a fucking Trump talking about he a wartime president. They already talk, hey, we lost it. They just being realists.
Hey,
Yeah,
if I may say, you know, that goes to what you're reading. You know, they should not be lamented. Their bodies going to be in the street as dung. The hospital doors are going to close.
Right.
There's not enough. They already mentioned it that there's not enough beds. There's not
Yeah, they
enough
already
beds
know.
for the sick.
3,000 ICU beds in America.
What? For 320 million people?
What's fun?
Don't make no sense.
What's crazier is Italy per head in hospital bed per head in their city is better than the United States. They actually have a more fit system
Yikes.
dealing
We're a third
with
world country.
dealing with health
Yo,
and
very
dealing with
fucked, man.
beds and actually taking care of people than the United States. And look at them.
We're very ill.
Extremely.
America's very ill prepared for all of this right now.
And then what did Esau do over the last 10 years? Give the fucking black woman all these jobs in the hospital. And I know this brother down there can speak on it very well. All right, but truly, because really, you go to the hospital, you go in the emergency room, all the nurses, black women.
All of them.
All of the staffing is black women. And black women are, Hey, that's beautiful too, man.
That's beautiful.
That's so beautiful because that means a lot of you
That's
fucking
what-
black women gonna catch this corona shit, man.
They're gonna be the first.
I
They
seen,
gon-
I seen one
they gon'
example.
quit.
I seen one example.
They gonna quit, like,
I tried
something
to
serious.
deal with this one right here, but you know, they didn't move it.
We understand.
You know. But you know, I seen one example like the brother speaking about. She was a nurse. She was powerful as hell. You know, making 30-something hours, something like that. She was boasting about. Praying, mourning on Facebook, talking about pray for me. You know, I have a, you know, she didn't mention that she had the virus or anything, but man, you like, man, how the way is explaining that paragraph? That motherfucker got the virus, man. She got something.
No
You
prayer
know,
going
something.
your way, man.
You know, and you know, it takes Jake to get greatly humble for them to go on social
They
media
gotta
and
get
put that
touched.
out.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta get touched because they used to advertise all their, you know, putting on that false reality. You
Yep.
know,
And
but
you
to go on
black-
go on the media they had to touch you, bro.
Yeah, and you black women, you better pay attention to Italy. Like you said, what does Italy say? There's such a shortage of doctors. They're calling all retired doctors. They probably calling the nurses.
They don't forgot. They got dementia. They don't know how to do that shit.
Nurses the school nurses and shit,
They're like, man, look, I just deal with kids and
veterinarians and
Yeah.
shit.
At this
man.
point, they said, "Do you know how to stick a needle in something?"
What?
Yes. Get your ass in
get
here.
on the line.
Everybody, man. Oh, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna start. They don't give a fuck about how long you've been working and how tired
Right.
you
I'm gonna
are.
have to do this whole thing.
Right.
You black women, they're gonna send the Coast Guard, or not the Coast, the National Guard to literally your front door. Cause I had a guy tell me that. He said when that snowpocalypse came to Atlanta, he said they sent Humvees to people's houses that were nurses and doctors. Cause you gotta keep working.
Damn. It make your ass work, man. That's some shit right there.
You gotta.
That's
I got
some shit.
okay. I got a little bit more.
Come on.
It says saying the battle to contain the virus is lost, and the country is moving into a new phase of the pandemic response. As cases spike sharply in those places, they are hunkering down for an onslaught. God damn. They not even
Hiding it. This
They
is right.
they just being real.
People still not, but people still see. This is why these things.
onslaught.
Yeah, these things.
That's a very extreme word for
Yeah.
death, man.
Yeah.
That means a slaughterhouse coming through the streets, man. You know, and like I said, now what they're doing is trying to call on GM, Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota, because all these different companies, the automobile industries are shut down. They're trying to transform and transition them to basically create medical supplies, mass producing medical supplies and putting people on assembly lines, which more than likely that shit's not gonna work because you're gonna have to have workers. You're gonna have to have active workers in these different factories pumping out, whether it's ventilators, whether it's face masks, whether it's different garbs and things. But the sickness is stroking through all throughout the Americas, man. And what happens if the workers become ill? They're gonna have to shut the whole plant down, and it's gonna cost millions of dollars to start these plants up. In order to start these corporations, them shits don't just pop up overnight.
Nah.
You know. And then you have to have a certain like OSHA. You have to have other health officials of the government come in and check and make sure that everything is according to the certain standard guidelines. So that's a process, man. You know, Trump is making it seem like it's gonna just, pop up out of like tomorrow when he was speaking in his press conferences, but it's still a lot of things where that's gonna take place. And these numbers are jumping, man.
Now, can I add to your article, Salakia? Because I did a Google search, because the main thing they're speaking on is the shortage of ventilators, right? And he said that, and I think the governor of New York said they're very expensive. This is how much they cost. They said the cost of these ventilators can range from the low end, like bare minimum $5,000, but a premium, basically a good one, costs anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000. That's just for one ventilator. Where is Esau getting all this money from, man?
Plus, he got to give all this money out.
Come on, man.
Right. You see, he shouldn't have said that, man. There's more debt, man. That thick clay.
Well, they ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
Because
right.
as a government, when you collect taxes and you taking all this money from citizens, you have to respond. Like Revelation the 12th chapter says, we gonna be nourished from the face of the serpent. Even back in the law, when you had a slave, you would have to provide from that slave when he's sick. And you have to take care of him, but in turn, he has to labor for you.
Yep.
And these people have, especially us, 400 plus years of hardcore labor, and when something hits the fan, this as a government, by default, they have to take care of the citizens, but they stretch thin. They're not able to take care of people, But I'll continue on this article. I was looking at them goddamn ventilators. Let me see. Them ventilators is expensive.
America is fucked.